Okay, we're not finished with our Bernoulli trials. We've looked at the basic ones, and remember what a Bernoulli trial is. There's a finite number of trials, only two possible outcomes. The probabilities don't change from one trial to another, and each trial is independent. Okay, now the questions we looked at some very basic ones. It's like, if there is 15 throws and we want to get 2 heads, what's the probabilities? Okay, but now we're going to look at some trickier questions. Now, they're not harder questions, they're just trickier to read, so you need to be careful about reading them. So just every time you read them, check out what you're reading. Okay, so some of these questions will be things like flipping a coin that will result in a head for the 3rd time on the 7th throw, or drawing a second queen on the 5th card. That sounds confusing, but these questions have 2 parts. So for example, if you look at flipping a coin will result in a head for the 3rd time on the 7th throw. What does that mean? That means that we have 6 tosses and 2 of them give you a head, and then you've 1 toss that's just a head. Okay, so you're looking at the 6 before that as 6, and any 2 of them have a head, and then you want the 7th one has to be the one you want. Or drawing a queen, a second queen for the 5th card, that means we have 4 cards before that drawn. There's 1 queen in those 4, and then you draw 1 more. Okay, so if we look now at a card is drawn at random from a normal deck of playing cards and then replaced. The process is repeated until the 3rd diamond appears. Find the probability that this happens when the 10th card is drawn. Okay, what are they actually asking us? Well, first of all, let's look at our probabilities. The probability of getting a diamond is 1/4, because there's 4 suits. And the probability of not getting a diamond is 3/4, so that's our success and failure. Okay, so what is the question asking us? We want the probability that we draw 9 cards and 2 of them are diamonds, and then we get the probability of getting a diamond. Yeah, so 9 cards are 2 diamonds, and then the probability of getting a diamond. So this 9 cards with 2 diamonds is a Bernoulli trial. So that's 9 choose 2. Our probability of success to the power of 2 times the probability of failure to the power of the difference. And, always means multiply, the probability of getting a diamond is just 1/4. So we just put that into our calculator and we get 0.075. Straightforward enough. The next one. A fair dice is thrown repeatedly. Find the probability of getting 2 5s in the first 10 throws. So that's a simple, straightforward Bernoulli trial. Let's look at it. Okay, probability of getting a 5 is 1/6. The probability of not getting a 5 is, probability of getting a 5 is 1/6. Probability of not getting a 5 is 5/6. Okay, so we have 10 throws with 2 5s. So it's 10 choose 2 times success, which is 1/6 to the power of 2, times 5/6 to the power of 8. Put that into your calculator, and you get 0.29071. Okay, now the second part is, hence find the probability of getting the 3rd 5 on the 11th throw. So what that actually means is that we're looking for 10 throws with 2 5s, and then the probability of getting a 5. Well, we've done the 10 throws with 2 5s, and we got 0.29071, and means multiply, and the probability of getting a 5 is 1/6. Put that into your calculator, and you get 0.04845.